You can consider this a poem or a prayer, but whichever one you consider it, just know it comes from a place just to let you know that I care, cause oh, do I care? Cause God, He gave us Rodney Davis, and I'd be heinous not to mention Raheem, cause he believed that one day I'd be famous. So I'm retaining these moments so I can look Shimmy in the eyes and say, we made it. In the midst of opposition, and my position is physician. And my mission is whatever God orders. My eyes water in the midst of missing Rob Porter. Lulu's been going for some change now, like 5 quarters. And I'm about to change the game now, so I'm putting in overtime like 5 quarters. And I sorta sleep better now than Mr. C know that his friendship, I adore it. And my mother sleep a little better now knowing that the spirit of God in me never lies dormant. But tinted glasses on my eyes high torment. But I find peace, world, knowing that you and I fly in my orbit. So, you can't consider this a poem or a prayer or a letter. For any man that behind your incarceration, there's a letter and there's a ledger full of things that keep you behind those walls, but at the same time make you a legend. How ironic. But I do well and smile when I see people like Melvin Miles. Stand tall and stand strong though you walk through hell for miles. And I pray that T. Roy will see joy on the faces of his family when his time is through. And when you beat that case, you'll be able to say that you are 9-2. Cleveland Bible, I know you're tired. I am too. But I did what I did, and you're just here to prove that God's love is defined as true. Walking through the valley of death is what men of God are designed to do, and this is our valley. So, you can't consider this a poem or a prayer for Miss Cotton, for coming in the name of the begotten Son and treating us all like brothers, like we are her mother's forgotten sons. I'm sure you are a treasure in God's eyes, and yes, I cry just to be treated like a human. Miss Cotton is a breath of fresh air when times are getting kind of humid. You can also consider this a poem or a prayer for any woman that feels like she's only prone to a player. Know that there's good men out here, but we can't get to you because your heart is closed from a player. So please, consider this a poem or a prayer for anyone that's thinking that life is short. See, I can understand that from an infant who never made it off life support, or a baby who never made it out the womb because his mother was thinking, I might abort. So she takes that life with force. Life ain't short. What you know is longer than this. And would I be wrong to admit that I don't want you to tattoo my name on your arm or your wrist when I no longer exist? I want you to close your palm to a fist and sing songs of songs whenever my name is upon your tongue or your lips, and mention that I cared, even with my one lung left, and know that I love you with one love. West, Wall Street West, no persona.